at it again. And like I said earlier, or I guess yesterday, I'm a family man, and what the family wants is what the family gets. And so several of you have asked me to continue on with this WLM video. So here we are. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Make sure you're following me on social media too. All of those links are down below in the description box. And with that being said, let's dive in. Now, actually, before we dive into it, we probably aren't going to finish this video today. This video is really, really long. So I'll probably break it into like 2 more parts or something, or 1 other part. We'll see how it goes. But let's jump into it.
So, Jack, I wanted to find out, I've got one question for you. Do white lives matter?
I think when that whole thing was going on with the Black Lives Matter stuff, like, there was no, you didn't have the right to say that. I think that was completely wrong. And I think, like, that whole movement was, anyone that said that was kind of not disagreeing, but they weren't with the fact that, like, I didn't feel like they're part of the movement. Like, if you're saying that, do you know what I mean? Or, like, that was a movement about, you know, the George Floyd, yeah. The whole movement was you know, driven by the putting down of black people and, like, the police and stuff like that. And I feel like anyone that said that was just disregarding that completely. And yeah, even now, if people say that, it's like everyone's going to give them a dodgy look. Do you know what I mean? Because no one believes, you know, obviously everyone's lives matter, but at the same time, in that time, that movement was about Black Lives Matter, and I just think it was wrong for anyone to kind of change that and make it about themselves. Do you know what I mean? That's my opinion anyway.
Amazing. So, do you reckon it's wrong for people to say that that white lives matter? You reckon it's wrong for people to say white lives matter?
I think in the time it was a wrong thing to say. Yeah, definitely. I think it was disregarding the actual movement, and it was just trying to see your own.
So is he saying it's okay to say now? Like, I'm a bit confused. He's not fully explaining himself.
Perspective and try and make things about yourself when the movement was about Black Lives Mattering and the problems that were going on in that time. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think.
Amazing. As far as the statement, let's remove maybe the politics side of it. Do you believe as a statement that white lives matter? Do you believe white lives matter as a young white man yourself?
I think, you know, everyone's lives matters. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, no one's. Yes. I'm not saying that and, like, trying to disregard anything else. Yeah. But I think it's like, but like, specifically in the time then, it was those lives were mattering, and, like, yeah, that was the main focus. Do you know what I mean? I don't think anyone.
This wind on here is a beast. Oh my goodness. I've been doing my best to just ignore it, but sheesh. Holy man.
Should have gone against that, because everyone knew that was the movement at the time, and, like, that's what mattered. And I think it's wrong to say. I think it's wrong to just, like, pick out. Do you know what I mean? And I believe that in that time, like, it mattered. And I feel like saying that now, you're gonna probably get a dodgy look from someone. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, it's not. It obviously got that stereotype back then when people going around saying, "Oh, white lives matter" and stuff like that. I feel like that was a big no-no at the time, and maybe you probably get a lot of dodgy looks for saying that now. Do you know what I mean? But either way, I was with the movement, and I didn't really respect people that were saying that at the time. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like it was almost disregarding the whole thing. You know?
All right, that's amazing. I think maybe some people might say that it's not wrong to say white lives matter, because, you know, if we're saying all lives matter, which I believe you said as well, then it would include black people and white people.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's all just love and peace, man, to be honest with you.
Amazing. So, just kind of to summarize it, so as far as the statement, let's move politics from it and the Black Lives Matter movement. Do you believe, as a white person, that white lives matter?
I think I don't know, man. I don't want to try and offend anyone. I don't really know what to say, but, like, I just think right now it's like everyone matters. It's all love. You know what I mean? Like, I think,
you know, it's a shame that we've gotten to the point where white people can't even say something as simple as WLM. It's crazy, right? But not only that, because we've checked out videos of this as well, but white people can't even say they're proud to be white. I don't find anything wrong with that. I'm proud to be black. Totally fine for me to say it. No offense. Okay. You know, so like, why would I be angry that somebody else says, hey, yo, I'm proud to be white, or yo, yeah, I'm proud to be Mexican, or I'm proud to be Asian, or whatever. But of course, these lunatic leftists have like taken it and, oh, if you say you're proud to be white, you're just a racist and a white supremacist. And so am I a black supremacist because I say I'm proud to be black? I would say no. You know what I mean? Like, I would say no. But, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I think we can get into some really, really dangerous territory going down this path for obvious reasons. You know, when you get into a space where you're just demonizing people simply because of the color of their skin, obviously, we've seen where that can go. So I don't understand why we're reversing course and going back down that path again. Really, really weird. Actually, no. I think I do know why. And it all comes back to the same thing. Power and control. Power and control. If you demonize the group of individuals that are going to stand up against you the most, well, you squash it. You squash the resistance. You demonize the straight white male because they're going to stand up to you the most. So you make them look like lunatics and crazies and white supremacists and everything else. So now when they speak up and speak out, it means absolutely nothing. But what do y'all think? Maybe, you know, I'm a conspiracy theorist at this point. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section.
Like, at the end of the day, that movement came out of, it wasn't just black people fighting that movement. Like, I feel like everyone came together, a lot of different, like, cultures and that. And I think everyone should just have respect for each other, man. I don't really know, like, how to address it because I don't want to, you know, obviously offend anyone or anything like that. But I just think, like, at the end of the day, everyone matters, and it's like it's just about supporting people when they needed to be supported. You know?
Amazing. I appreciate your time.
No worries, man.
Thanks. Good afternoon, I'm Marco, and I'm here with.
Good afternoon, I'm Yushan from China. Yeah.
Amazing. So Ujan, I've got one question for you.
Yeah.
This will be interesting. This will be interesting from a totally different country. What do you guys think she's going to say? Type it in the comment. No, don't cheat. Let's have a little fun with this, all right? Because this is a little bit of an annoying video, hearing them say this total BS. But what do y'all think she will say? Do you think she will agree with the statement, WLM, or disagree? Type it in the comment section right now. Me personally, I think she's going to agree with the statement, WLM. She's not going to be like the rest of them. That's just my guess. All right, but let's see if I'm right. If you need some extra time, just pause the video, you know, while you're commenting. All right, so you don't cheat. All right, don't be cheating, or I'm gonna have to come find you. All right, I'm joking.
Do white lives matter?
Sorry?
Do white lives matter?
Sorry, what's the main of the?
So white lives. So do white lives. So have you heard of the term Black Lives Matter?
No.
Oh no, you haven't.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's basically a movement called Black Lives Matter that are talking about, let's say, issues in the community that are related to black people. That are saying that black people are being oppressed, black people are being put down, and they're having a hard time. And there are also people that are saying white lives matter. So do you think that white lives matter as well?
No, I think you mean the different regions, right?
Yeah, so like different races. So like white people, like does their life matter?
No.
No.
You mean just the white people just live much better? You mean that?
No. So just like let's say you're Asian. So it's like if I ask, does Asian life matter? It's like
Life
saying
matter.
that. Yeah.
I don't think she understands him because of the accent.
Sorry.
So you say you're Asian. So if I say, does your life matter? Does Asian lives matter?
But what means about matter?
Matter is like does it have value? Is it good?
Oh, yeah, of course. Because every regions, have different cultures, and they have their cultures, and they have different things, I think, and we need to respect for every regions. Everyone is equally,
Yeah.
and they have their values to the society. So everyone can donate to the society, and everyone can do different things. So we need to respect to every region. I think that.
Okay.
Every raging? I was a little confused, but I think she got the gist of it. I think she completely understood it. Obviously, she's from a different country, so we ain't gonna rag on her too much. We understand that, Hey, listen, I've tried to learn a different language, and I know how difficult that is. So, we're gonna leave that one alone. But yes, someone who hasn't been tainted agreed with the statement WLM, which, if you believe BLM, then you should believe WLM. Ultimately, ALM. You know what I mean? So it's crazy how, and this is a crazy thing, and this is where the hypocrisy comes into the equation once again with the left. They'll scream about the right being, racist and, hateful individuals and all this other stuff, but then they'll get angry when somebody says WLM. So it's just like, hold on, wait. So you don't believe WLM? No, BLM. No, you're racist and blah 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 blah. You say double. So that means that you're the hateful individual, and it's not people on the right. It means that the folks on the left, but you accuse the folks on the right of being the hateful individual. So, like, how does that work out? It's crazy. Hypocrites, man, I'm telling you.
Okay, so you would say that white lives matter.
Yeah.
Amazing. And so, what would you say to someone that says they don't?
Just like someone just think that China is poor, but I don't think so. I think it's the same for the black people or other regions, because they don't know about another country, so they just by their images, by their stubborn idea, because they haven't been to another ways or another country, so they just imagine about it by themselves. But I think everyone need to just know about another countries clearly or deeply to know their cultures, and then you can know this country should be what look like. So I think we need to be respect to everyone.
Amazing. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you stopping for the
Thank
interview.
you.
Good afternoon. My name is Mark, and I'm here with.
AJ.
So AJ, I've got one question for you.
Okay.
Do white lives matter?
Yes, every life matter in that field. But
Right on,
Black
brother.
Lives Matter as a movement is significant because of the historical background, because of the kind of society that we have, because of the social forces that was happening throughout. So I feel that every life matters. That there is we shouldn't discriminate, but certain section of the population have faced a lot of discrimination in society, and we need to focus a lot on their situation. And so basically I do feel that Black Lives Matter is a very significant movement, and white lives also do matter. Every life matter in that case. Thank you.
Amazing. So I wanted to find out, why do you think people are so upset when they hear people say white lives matter? Why do you think people get upset?
So to put it like this, some people don't know as to what is
Yeah, sorry about the wind in the background. Yeah.
necessary, what is and they don't want to accept what has happened and how exploitative things have been. And they might not have an opportunity to study in universities like this. I am aware of it because these things are part of my curriculum, so I have to learn this. So if they are given an opportunity to understand, I guess they will better appreciate That's
So
what I
as
feel.
far as white lives matter, you're saying
Every life matter. That's what
every
I say.
life matters.
But Black Lives Matter as a movement
Yes.
is very significant.
Okay, but specifically about white
Yeah,
lives
it's significant for stealing your money.
matter, do you think? My question is, why do you think people get upset when they hear people say white lives matter? Like, why do people get upset when someone says white lives matter?
Okay, first and foremost, I am not a white person.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can rightly represent their point of view. That's,
From your point of view, what do you think? Why do you think they get upset?
I don't think anyone should be upset when they say life matter, whatever the agenda that you white, black, yellow, whatever it is. So if people are upset, then they're thinking that by coming up with white lives matter, you are trying to negating the importance of the Black Lives Matter movement. I think that is the reason why they are upset.
Amazing. But do you believe that? So you don't believe they're negating Black Lives Matter by saying white lives matter. You just believe that all lives matter.
To an extent, if that is a reaction to Black Lives Matter, then we need to be aware of the prejudice with which a person is saying that. Other than that, I don't think. Yeah, and why, like, life matters for me. The last two words, life matters, and Black Life matters because we are right now as a society are becoming increasingly aware of what has happened in the past, which was not taught to us in our school textbooks. So I think that's
Amazing. So you think maybe the statement white lives matter doesn't have as much weight?
What in the world just happened to the sound?
History of white people and what they've done.
Yeah, so if you're living in a white society, so the government, the power structures, I'm a big fan of Michel Foucault. So they will take care of it, right? If you're in positions of power, not just in the West, if you're in any society, the power structures will take care of, the power will take care of who has power, and the powerless have to become a collective. They have to organize, and that's only how you can speak to the power. That's what I feel.
Amazing. So you believe that. So in that sense, would you be saying that maybe black people have less power, and so maybe it would be wrong to say white lives
I don't
matter
know, I
with
don't know
black
if
lives
it's
matter?
politically correct, but black people as a community comparing to the whites because of the institutionalization of racism, I think that's what academics says. It's not my personal opinion, but that's what the paper that I've read says, that black people are less powerful in the West.
All right, amazing. So do you think it would be, as a movement, it would be better to say Black Lives Matter than to say White Lives Matter then, if you're saying for the movement?
So the basic problem here is that you're trying to think in terms of binaries.
Okay.
As in good versus bad. Good, what is pure versus impure. Like, if you're just taking just two words like black and white, it's very difficult. There are many shades of grey. So there are very dominant, powerful people in the black community, as well as there are subjugated individuals in the white community. So there is a lot more intersectionality into it. We need to be aware of all these things.
Amazing. So as far as you're saying, it is better that we appreciate all life and understand that all lives matter.
All lives matter, but we need to be aware of black lives.
Amazing. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna end that one there. Oh man, listening to these folks with the mental gymnastics, like the bending and the twisting and the contorting, and oh man, well, I believe this, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So yes, we should be aware of. Just say what it is that you want to say. Just say it. I think a big part of these people want to say, yes, WLM, absolutely, ALM, absolutely, but they feel like they're obligated to throw in something positive about BLM. And I don't know if that's because of outside pressures, if that's because they're standing in front of a black guy who's asking them these questions. I mean, I feel like the black guy is pretty friendly and cool. So I don't think they should feel any type of pressure with him being there. But maybe they do. I don't know. But this is just like, do y'all get that same feeling? Like they want to say WLM, ALM, but like something is like stopping them from like full out saying it. Like even this last guy, he started off going that direction, but then he stopped himself, and then he started bringing up all the BLM stuff, and it was just like, you know, you were on the right path, my guy. Like you were driving straight, and then it's just like, I don't know, somebody handed you a shot of liquor through the window, and you just started going all over the road, man. I don't know what happened. Goodness gracious. Anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.